Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
Texas.
Holmes' entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand. Tony's a guy who you can see is supremely confident in his abilities.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah. What you mean that I ain't gonna be everything that I said I'm gonna be, boy? Hey, what you mean that I ain't finna make it in the world if I'm following my dreams, boy? What you mean I ain't nothing special, boy? You must have not heard who my father is. I'm sorry, but you've been mistaken, boy. This ain't nothing to
Introducing first, in the blue corner, the Matrix, Holmes. His adversary, Flint. Out.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Be interested to see early on here how much an advantage there is with speed. Holmes is full of it. He has blazing hands, Teddy.
Can he keep it up all night long? I think he's going to have to.
Good combination to the head. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counterpunch.
Yeah, that's the old Casper the Ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your own.
Holmes is rocked by a huge hook to the head. Lights Out's able to land a good, solid left hand. Solid right by Lights Out. Look at that combination by Holmes. Lights Out's jab lands well. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Holmes. A little head hunting with the right. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, and gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think, seriously, that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Stay away from the inside.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Tony scoring with that right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Halfway through this round here, Tony's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Lights out, showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Good 1-2 by Lights Out. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Lights Out. Nice work, the left hand to the head. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Lights Out's putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story.
Keep working, and this fight is yours. Don't get lazy out there.
And round number 3 is underway. Tony's ripped to the head. Blocks that punch. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lights Out. Tony's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's got it. Punches in bunches, combination up top. Holmes is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lights Out. Well timed by Lights Out. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Finish with the hook.
Unable to score with the hook. Doubling up the jab by Lights Out. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Tony's hurt from that. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. So he digs in with a left hand to the body. And there it is. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, get up to your feet.
2, 3.
Get up.
Tony's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Lights Out.
Good job.
There you go.
Stay away from the power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Now don't let him get that power shot off, all right? Now listen, you need to keep moving out there. As soon as you stop moving, he throws that power shot.
Round number 4 underway. Holmes has only won 1 round, but it was a significant round, Teddy.
Yeah, he scored a knockdown. Obviously, he knows that he got that extra point there. And more importantly, he knows for the future he can hurt the guy.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Lights Out. Fine looking right hand by Holmes. And now he's targeting upstairs. Double jab by Lights Out.
Come on now.
Good exchange. He fires back. Halfway through round number 4. Tony's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Right back downstairs. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Holmes. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Tony's sticking to his game plan, regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one threat you could compliment him for, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
Lights Out's got to find a way to take what he just did in that last round and keep that kind of energy moving forward here, because I do believe he's ahead on the scorecards in a close fight. Very close fight.
Yeah, I see it about the same way, but you just said it. It's very important that his corner people now don't really tell him that he's ahead. I think they let him think that if he's not behind, it's a dead even fight, and keep pushing right there. Stay responsible, stay within yourself, but keep pushing.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
Worked on at the gym. Good job, boy. Good job.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Tony's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Holmes is finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Lights Out. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go.
Go! Go!
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Good job zoning in on that body with the left hook. Even better job bringing the right hand in combination. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lights Out. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Holmes. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
A nice block by Holmes. thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away. So as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
Lights Out's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Halfway through round 6. Good work defensively by Lights Out. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Holmes' 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges.
Stay away from the inside. Protect yourself. Come on now, protect yourself.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
There you go. There you go.
10 seconds to go in this round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. And that's the end of round 6.
That's it.
Holmes is right in this fight. Now he's trailing on the cards, at least in our opinion, but it's there for the taking. Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Holmes is doing a poor job. He's supposed to be the outside fighter, but right now, he's not controlling the fight.
No, he's not showing a jab, and you know what he's not showing also, Joe? He's not showing any discipline to make himself move his hands at the right distance. Keep the guy away from him.
Watch the hook.
At the halfway point of round 7. Tony's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lights Out. Tony's left landing well. Landing a 2-punch combo by Lights Out.
Hook up and down.
Tony's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Lights Out. Is feeling the effects now of that hook. And we come to the end of the round.
You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move.
Is got to figure out what he did earlier, because that's the only thing that's worked tonight when he scored that knockdown. Here we are at the beginning of round number 8, and he's trailing on your scorecard.
Joe, I'm going to disagree with you a little bit, you know, because I'm going to say that actually he's got to forget what he did earlier.
Really?
Yeah, because he scored a knockdown, and ever since then, he hasn't been using the jab. He hasn't been putting punches together. He's just been waiting for it to happen by itself.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Holmes has landed a good, solid combination. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Blocks that belt line well. Blocks that punch. Holmes is putting forth a game plan of being a volume puncher, but Teddy, he's not landing a lot of these punches. What kind of effect can that have on this fight?
Well, he can get frustrated a little bit, and hey, he might not win the fight. It can have that kind of effect. Is that effective enough?
He returns fire with a left hand. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Back and forth exchange. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Lights Out. Lights Out's taking a rest between rounds here, and as he does, it gives us a chance to look at the fight overall, because I think now that what you have is a good, really strong, evenly matched fight that he's up on.
Yeah, I think so, but he shouldn't think that. You know, it's okay for us to think that, and his trainer, more importantly, shouldn't let him think that. He should tell him, this is where a little psychology 101 might come in. You know, I don't say you tell him you're behind, but you say, hey, it's a dead even fight. Win the rest of these rounds.
Tony's doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, you know, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, you know...
Holmes has been hurt by that shot. Goes up top with the right hand. And just solid. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
3. Holmes is rising back up. That takes some guts. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Lights Out. 90 seconds into the 9th round.
Relax. Do that again. That looked good. Do that one more time.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Lights Out's doing well here with that 2-punch combination.
Keep your distance. Range.
Tony's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Tony's able to avoid that punch. Holmes' opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. A sound combination by Lights Out. Good job protecting himself. Tony's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learns how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Holmes is putting forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination scored. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Lights Out's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Lights Out's hit by a counter punch there. Holmes' trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
Nice strike after catching one by Lights Out. Tony's head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is, and his opponent right now is not making adjustments. Matter of fact, he's starting to ground himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change. Downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. 3
consecutive punches by Holmes. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Holmes is hurt by that. Final bell of what was a one-sided outing.
Well, this one is easy to score, at least it should be.
Let's hear how the judges had it. We send it up to the
judges score the fight. A unanimous decision. Your winner, Lights Out.
Tony's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with control and range, going to the body. Great night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.